What's the meta in Battlefield 6? What are the best guns? It's only natural to ask. It's still early days in Battlefield 6's life cycle, but there are 4 weapons that stand out as being particularly deadly thus far. If you're close enough to see the colour of your opponent's eyes, the M87A1 shotgun is an early standout because it can eliminate an enemy in a single shot, but also doesn't suffer from too much recoil like some of its siblings in this category. Looking for something a little more spray and pray? The PW7A2 fires at a rate of 947 RPM and can be deadly in close proximity while still being relatively decent at medium range. And as for that medium range, while the M4A1 is a great early unlock, it's bettered by the NVO2280, which is a damaging rifle that you earn by getting 300 kills with the Cord 6P67 and the B36A4, as well as 100 kills from more than 50 meters. Trust me, it'll go quicker than you're expecting and the payoff is worth it. And for those long range shots, believe it or not, the game's opening sniper rifle, the M2010 ESR, remains an absolute beast for sniping and counter sniping. Whilst we wish it had a larger magazine than 5 rounds and it does take time to chamber a cartridge between shots, it really is a fantastic rifle. But guns are only half the battle. You also need some top tips and tactics to make it through a match. And numero uno is playing the objective. Unlike other shooters, Battlefield 6 doesn't place a lot of emphasis on solely scoring kills. Sure, it's useful to clear players off an objective, but you won't be doing a lot to help your team unless you're actually playing that objective. Be mindful of what your team actually needs. Having you help push an objective can be much more useful than you running around like a headless chicken trying to get kills. You'll also want to play your class. Battlefield 6 wisely doles out more XP when you play the class as intended. For Assault, this means capturing objectives, while Engineers need to repair friendly vehicles and destroy opposing ones. Support is all about laying down ammo pickups and reviving teammates, while Recon will get XP for spotting targets. Bear this in mind when you spawn in as one of the 4. Sticking with spotting, whether you're Recon or not, it's a good idea to get in the habit of spotting targets regularly. Even if you can't kill them, you'll get XP for spotting them, and more XP if a teammate does take them down, while you can also feel warm and fuzzy inside knowing you've helped your squad in some small way. Speaking of your squad, it's a good idea to stick closely to them. Doing so means you can revive or resupply them, while also laying down suppressing fire, which results in an XP bonus by the way. You can also spawn directly onto a squad mate, giving them an XP boost. If you're the last player standing in your team, try and find a spot of relative safety so they can join on you too. But don't instantly respawn. We've all been there, you're hit by a round that knocks you down, and all you can think about is skipping to respawn so you can get some sweet revenge. But wait, stop. It's usually better to see if you can be revived by a teammate, which is very possible if you've been sticking to our last tip. Not only does it save you the march of shame from the starting spawn point, but it also means your team doesn't lose a reinforcement ticket. And finally, don't underestimate the underbarrel. Underbarrel attachments can make a huge difference in Battlefield 6 since the game has more recoil than many of its genre contemporaries. Adding an additional weapon grip can be the difference between spraying everywhere but the enemy and hitting the shots you need to take them down. A bipod is also a good idea for snipers or LMGs too, letting you position yourself at choke points or in crow's nests. What do you think? Have we missed any top tips? Let us know in the comments.